Hey folks, I'm back. Or did I ever leave? I don't know if I'm coming or going anymore. ESU Warrior Model Shop coming to you on this beautiful Friday. Um, got a bunch of the Corsair done. Uh, Basically, the whole frame is done and the lower part is done. It's just drying as we speak. Don't know when I'm going to get back to it. Pretty busy weekend coming up. You know, 2 weeks till Thanksgiving and all these events. Fun. But, this is actually a pretty easy model. In the last video, I said I didn't know if I was going to putty or anything on this. All I did once I glued a bunch of stuff was sand it down, and it actually became pretty smooth. So the gaps kind of went away, thank God, because I really didn't want to go too crazy. I know somebody suggested the liquid weld with styrene. I was thinking of doing that, but decided not to. So short and sweet. Very little issues with this model. It's actually a really good model. It's going together pretty fast. If I had the time and if I wasn't, doing the videos and stuff, I'd probably have it done in like 2 days. From start to finish, painting and everything. But, I don't have that kind of time. Between not having a lot of energy, doctor's appointments, my daughter, everything. Fun. So, hope you enjoy, and I will see you guys later. Hopefully you guys have a great weekend. So I painted the back of the wheels, and it just sits there. It doesn't fully go. Because you can actually push it up and down. I'm not going to do that yet because I don't have both sides on. I'm just waiting for that to dry. That will go, it'll connect onto here and go out. And then, I don't know how good you can see, but I painted that for the cockpit. I gotta clean it up just a hair. It's actually not too bad. I mean, I went a little heavy on that side, but that one's actually pretty dead on. But I just have a little bit of cleanup, not much at all. All glued up, and it's actually not too bad. Just maybe a little sanding has to be done. The seam actually isn't too bad at all. I may not even worry about it. I just have to sand down a little there where some of the glue came out of. But I'm actually, as you can see, I mean, there's a very tiny gap, but when you touch it, it's actually really smooth. So I may not have a lot of puttying to do. Plus, I don't know if I want to risk puttying some of it and sanding some of the rivets out, actually. So I may just leave it. I don't know. Got the paint, or not the paint, the glue done. Didn't do the glass yet. That's going to be the very last, so I don't get any paint on it once everything's done. I mean, yeah, there's a little bit of spotting of the zinc chromate, but no big deal. That's going to get covered up. Next step is to put the rear wing inside. So, but as you can see, if it'll ever focus, I got the seam pretty much closed. I mean, there's a little work. I know I've gotten some suggestions of how to get rid of the seam, so I will take that into consideration of how I deal with it, and I appreciate all your suggestions. All right, so got the wheels done in, and the base of the Corsair is all glued. As you can see, it's all taped up. Probably give it like 2 hours to dry. I know really doesn't need that long, but if you see that little like horseshoe piece right below the wheel right now, but it'll be above when it's flipped over, that piece gave me such a hard time because that just holds the wheel in the whole mechanism in place, because it doesn't say to glue it or not glue it, the whole wheel structure, but I did not glue it for reasons. I don't know if I'm gonna have it closed or open yet, so it will freely move, open and close, just like the doors, as you can see.